Is this you walking to class, having your heavy backpack in college, back sweat? Even when you get to class, you're sitting down, back sweat, you stand up, you have armpit sweat, butt sweat on the seat, face gets all red. Well, I'm Bradley Charrier, and I've been at college for a year now, and I can definitely tell you this is true. Starting from elementary school to middle school, I've always had this problem of sweating with my backpack on because it's so hot outside. And I'm going to be discussing the importance of counteracting this heat and cooling your body. The human body needs to be at a balanced state in temperature. I believe this is very important because the effects of not having this, like I mentioned earlier, are backpack and armpit sweat. But not just the physical characteristics. The mental effects wear a toll on your brain as well. When you get to class, you might feel a little not 100% with your brain because you are exhausted from the sun. And this can lead to many college students skipping out on class because they feel discouraged to go to class because it's so hot outside. And even when they reach class, like I said, they still be affected because it's going to smell like outside because everybody's so sweaty, and it's just going to be a bad vibe during class. You can ask your parents that went to college or high school, your friends, any of your acquaintances that they can all justify for the heat, especially in Louisiana. We are a very southern state, one of the most southern states, and it can get very hot outside easily. Now, there are some backpacks that offer solutions, like the mesh backpack. They have little holes that allow air to flow through, but that's not the intended purpose of this backpack. It was meant for public high schools and public schools to have see-through backpacks so the administrator checks and feels safe for each student. And there are some other options as smaller backpacks, but I'm not really sure how much space you can fit with all the college classes in that. Well, I made a solution. The Climate Bag. This is better than both the mesh backpack and the smaller bag because it can hold everything a mesh backpack can that a smaller backpack can't, but it offers better cooling than a mesh backpack because it literally has a cooling system inside of it. We gave out a couple prototypes and to students on campus and received nothing but good reviews. For online shoppers, we also have customizable features for our backpack, so it could be any color you want, and if you really would like it mesh, that would be an option too. So how I came up with this idea is, well, my sister went off to college a couple years ago, and she always had a problem with the heat, right? And she would always oversweat, just like me. It runs in our family, really. And I felt really bad for her because one day she passed out while walking to class, and she literally could not get to class. So I had to come up with a solution, right? Climate bag. I gave it to her. Couple weeks in, she felt great and amazing. Not only did her grades go up because she was more mentally there in class, but she also felt a lot better. So envision yourself in my sister's shoes. Not having to worry about the heat in Louisiana going to class. Not worrying about the mental effects your brain does from heat. That's a great positive attribute from the Climate Bag. So I have these simple 5 steps for you. Next time you go to class, just like any other day, I want you to A, walk to class and back like normal. B, feel the strain of the heat has on your body. I mean, seriously, it's Louisiana. C, understand how it affects you both physically and mentally. D, go back and go into your dorm for your cozy 65-degree temperature. And E, finally buy my Climate Bag so you can look cool and stay cool while walking to class.